Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Dhyanamoolam Guru Murti Pujamoolam Guru Padam Mantramoolam Gururvakyam Mokshamoolam Guru Kripa. By the grace of Sachidananda Parabrahma Paramatma, the greatest master of this creation, and which is as uncreation also, the millions of uncountable galaxies and billions of uncountable universe which is laying in his existence like a dust particle. You believe or not believe, but when you get enlightenment, supreme enlightenment, Atma Jnana, then you will know this fact that he is only and only consciousness of the all creation. Because we are living unconsciousness, so we do not imagine what is reality of the God existence. When a person is sleeping in the dream, he cannot imagine who is standing near his body or who is the person. So, when you will jump in the transformation movement, by the peak of the consciousness, then you will be see this factor and fact. My dear friend, sometime I stop for a while. That time, because I completely stand in existence, so sometime the word will be stop and silence will be stand. The presence of Sachidananda Paramatma always everywhere in this world. Now in this stanza, the Arjun is again asking to the Krishna. And what is Arjun saying? You can hear in this stanza very well. Katham Bhishma Maham Sankhya Dronam cha Madhusudana Ishubhi prati Yotsyami Pujarha Varisudana Katham Bhishmam Aham Sankhe Dronam cha Madhusudanam Ikshubhi Pratiyosyami Puja Hao Arisudana. Madhusudana, hey Madhusudana, the destroyer of all ego and ignorance. Aham, I. Sankhe in this internal battle. Katham, by which way? Ishubhi, by the painful arrows. Bhishmam, my grandfather Bhishma Pitamaha. Sure, and Dronam, the Drona Acharya. Priti Yosyami. How can I fight against them? Yataha, because Arisudana, hey, my dear destroyer of all enemies, Krishna. Tao, they both are Pujyaho, very, very respective, and I pray and I worship their feet. My dear friends, that is a great phantasm of the Maya. That is the great sedition of the Maya inside. The internal attachment made by the mind, intellect, mood and ego, and use our consciousness to make tie with many type of holy and relationship with the great love. Even the love is fake, respect is fake, but it seems a great love of Maya. Nobody can know that this relationship is fake and false, but it feel like a very, very true. That is the conspiracy of the Maya, my dear friend. When a person take the birth in this world and he make a very pure relationship with the mother, and the mother attached with the child with a great affection and the love. If anyone criticize his mother or anyone criticize the child or give harm to the child, the mother do not see what is right and what is wrong. She react a very, very forcefully and very cruelly, and he save his child anyhow. And the child is grown now, and anyone insult his mother, then the child also become a very angry and violent. So that is the Maya's very strong case, covered conspiracy, and I don't want to say it illusion, but I will say mesmerism. So this type of mesmerism Maya make with every type of relation with the family, society, friends, and nation. The brother and brother, affection and attachment, the brother and sister's attachment, a responsibility, a closeness of consciousness. Everyone want to save his sister, every sister want to save his brother. The father and sons consciousness tied to each other, and the wife and husband also. So the Maya first tied you, bound you. With the ropes of the love, with the ropes of the affection, with the ropes of respect, with the ropes of the worship. Then he make his conspiracy against you, and never you cannot get the peace in this world. Because one by one and many together, they make a unpleasant conditions or stormy conditions in front of you and in your consciousness. That may be the sorrow, that may be the pain, that may be the hate, that may be the regret, that may be the shocks, that may be the your expectations with them, they are not fulfilled. Maybe they insult you or you insult them. Maybe they do wrong thing against you by the phantasm or by the mesmerism or internal sensory organs, mind, intellect, and ego. So the first, the Maya attach you with your all the relationships, then he crush you, then the Maya snatch you, rub you, and cut your all the happiness and pleasure or praise inside. A person perform the marry with a girl or love with a girl. They live together some time, month, some year. Then they do the marriage. And after the marriage, the husband want to his own selfishness with the wife. He want many expectations from the wife, and wife want many expectations with husband. the love has evaporated, and the rudeness and the hate take the place of that love. Only and only the most of the cases, the compromise, the helplessness, because the husband is compelled, is the forcefully, has no alternative. He has lived with the wife, and wife has no alternative. But as well as they get alternative, they breach the faith and confidence of each other. So they are living in the love in primary stage, then they are living in the ignorance, ignoring each other, and then they are living in the clash and quarrel, and after they leave each other, or they want some revengefulness to each other. That all the game of the Maya. Maya do like this. All consciousness is disappear as the dream. Person is not conscious, as in Maya. All consciousness disappear. My dear friend, the person who is living in the world without Sadguru, he never know what is a consciousness, what is a awareness, and what is a truth. He never knows from to birth to death. He never knows how he born and how he live in this world and what for his living, and how, and randomly the death comes like an eagle. And as the eagle catch the rat and fly in the sky, so the death comes like an eagle, catch your micro body and destroy your physical body completely. So this is the conspiracy of the Maya. First he make a very, very beautiful jails for you. Jails of the fake love and affections. Jails of the comfortability of your body. Jails of sensory organs stimulation supplies. Jails of your fake relationship with your relatives, families, and your friends. And Maya takes your own energy and own consciousness. He do not bring energy and consciousness from somewhere. Once upon a time, the Sheikh Chilli was going in the forest. And Sheikh Chilli has a very nice pistol of 11 round, full loaded and ready. But the front side, the dacoits came to the Sheikh Chilli and they sexually do not identify that they are dacoits and they are behave with the sexually very politely. And when they come near, they caught the sexually and take out the pistol and kill the sexually. The same manners, the Maya has no energy. Maya has no consciousness. Maya has no his own, even any establishment. You have a establishment of the body. You have energy in your body by the pranas. You have a existence and all the consciousness. But Maya snatch your consciousness, make blind your consciousness, and before you know your consciousness, Maya involve your all consciousness in the malicious, illusionary relationship in this world. And that's why a person behave wrongly. Even he is in right, but he behave wrongly. That's why a person comes in an illusion of the different type of attachments, but he do not know that is fake, but he feels that is real. Because the Maya make completely blind that person. The energy is pure and purest. The consciousness is pure and purest. But in the phantasm and the sleep condition and the mesmerism or hypnotism of the Maya, everything you feel, projection of different type, and you feel that that is impure and that is the dreamy relations. They are true and actual relation with the internal existence of Paramatma, God, that is you seem the fake. Your attention and the attentiveness and your knowing and your awareness all collapse by this type of conspiracy of Maya relationship. So, the seeker caught in this type of illusion as Arjun is caught here. You can fight with the tamoguna very easily. Because tamoguna you can see and you can agree with your master that tamoguna is bad. Tamoguna is your mistake, you admit. You admit that you are idle. You admit that you are sleepy. You admit that you have the anger. You admit that you have lust. You admit that you are greedy. But when the Rajoguna comes, it is comparatively hard to give up the Rajoguna. Because the Rajoguna is a power of your all. Activity, mobility, reactions, actions, and living in the life. So it is hard when the Satoguna came, it becomes very hard. Rajoguna is also hard. Because the Rajoguna, you say to the master and holy person, how can I give up my Rajoguna, then how can I will be do the activities and actions and performance in this world? So you are not agree to give up the Rajoguna. And in the Satoguna, it is the most impossible for you to give up the Satoguna, because you think that I am not doing wrong. The Satoguna gives you the insurance, promise and faith that you are not wrong. Master say that all gunas is wrong, you can know I am not wrong. I am not telling lie. I am not doing any wrong thing. I am not drinking the wine. I am not doing the. I am not debauching. I am not playing the gambling. I am not doing any wrong thing. I am not giving the pain to other. I am servicing to all. What is wrong? So everyone will be. Everyone will be agree. Oh, Master, what are you doing? Why are you want to stop the person's good things? They are very essential. The service is very essential. The mercy is very essential. The help is very essential. The non-violence is very essential. So the Satoguna, the truth is very essential. Oh, truth. Person respect the truth. Oh, truth. It is very essential. But nobody knows that the truth is not truth in this world. Truth in the dreams is not truth. Nobody knows that truth in unconsciousness is not truth. That is also an illusion. But the person never ready to give up. And when the master teach the meditation, meditation is the peacefulness and stability. Then the mind, the mana is become very uncomfortable, because the mind need activity. The mind need thoughts. The mind need its fuels. Without fuel, the fire will be stopped. So mind going to stop without fuel, without activity. So the mind opposes the meditation. That's why the mind opposes the meditation. Because mind don't want to stop his activity of thinking. Mind don't want to stop the activity as used to he is doing for millions of the years and millions of the birth. So, if a person sit in the meditation in blank, he think, oh, he is like dying. He think that he is like dying. There is useless meditation, he think. Because the mind push and project this type of depression or negativity in the seeker's mind. When a person feel this hardness, as the Arjun is feeling how he killed the Dronacharya, how he killed the Bhishma. The Dronacharya and Bhishma, they are the inner side of the goodness of Arjun, that goodness is coming from the attachment of the Maya, the Dronacharya is the teacher of the Arjuna, and the Bhishma is the grandfather of Arjuna. So the Dronacharya and Bhishma both are the Satoguna and Rajoguna. So the mind is very, very hidden cleverness or the very, very secret conspiracy and secret method force. When you are awakened, and that time you are feeling the thoughts and you are taking the interest in the thoughts and you have no time for awareness, you are completely busy in the thoughts. And the mind project, very, very necessary, top important, very important, VVIP thoughts. He never permit a person in any type of peacefulness or blankness or stop the thoughts stream. And as early as he is sleeping in the night, that all thoughts, they are flow, but they are become like a video, the photos. And in the daytime he is seeing that he is facing the thoughts, and the night time he is facing the video drama. They are calling dreams. So as it is, he do not take in the rest in the day and not take in the rest of night. So the mind is becoming your grandfather now. The mind, the mana, never permit to know your own identity. So you are the slave of the mind. As you are slave, as a person hypnotized by a magician, and as he want, as that person obey, as he orders, as person perform, the hypnotized magician says, magician says, dance, that person will dance. And hypnotizer says, you sing, he sing. Hypnotizer says, you do this wrong or right, he do wrong or right, anything. My dear friend, the mind is the hypnotic suggestive power inside of you, and he is make you completely unconscious. Mind hypnotize a person from death to birth and birth to death. And this is the collective mind and the social mind and the mind of a big organization of, in the name of the different type of organization in the world. Persons do the hypnotize children from the very childhood, and the continuity maintain the hypnotism from the death of that person. So that hypnotize religious person, they can do any wrong thing, as you see in the 7-Eleven, or as you see in India many times. Even they are so much hypnotized, they are ready . with all happiness and all his concern, they are put the bums and they are become the suicide bomber like a Litte and others. Generally person do not do this thing. A general person cannot become a suicide bomber. If I tell to anyone, he will can say, no, I don't. But the highly hypnotized person from the childhood, and the brain is completely filling by this type of thoughts of rigidness. They do this thing very easily. You will not imagine what they can do. My dear friends, it is very essential to giving this type of example of unconsciousness. Because this unconsciousness maybe bring any type of circumstances in the life, wrong or right. My dear friend, the same manner is working your mind. Mind makes a hypnotism from the Satoguna, Rajoguna and Tamoguna, and by this hypnotism you will become unconscious and slave of the internal flow of the Maya and internal forces of the Maya and the sedation of the Maya and blindness of the Maya and the wrongness of the Maya and conspiracy of the Maya, and you will never know what are you doing. You are doing in a sleep. You are doing in a sleep. So the Kabir says, Maya Maha Thagni Ham Jani. So that's why Arjun is telling to the Krishna, and he is standing against the bill of Satguru. He is giving the importance to his mind. He is giving importance to the Satoguna. He is giving importance to his Rasoguna, but he is not giving insight of, he is not giving the importance of the Krishna Sadguru, because he has no any mistake. He is a completely mesmerized or hypnotized in the Maya. He is thinking, this is my father's father. If I kill him, then how can I live, because my consciousness, my love, all are attached with that person. So that inner sight, and that is not Vishma, that is your mind, Mana. So, from very long time in past, he is thinking that Mana is Paramatma, Mana is God. Sometime, some fool make this song, Man hi Devata, Man hi Ishwar, Man se bada na koi. And person is singing with, very nicely, this is very good song, but they do not know this is a foolish song. The mind is never become a Ishwar, God. Mind cannot become a God, Goddess. Mind cannot become the consciousness. My dear friend, mind is a devil, mind is a rascal. Mind is an illusion, mind is a projection of unconsciousness. You have to come beyond the mind if you want to know the reality of your presence of existence inside. Mind is not a infinite expansion. Mind has a very congested. He can only know the body intellect, mood and ego, or the experiences of your previous birth and this birth. Mind has only blind thing. He is, suppose he is hypothetically, and he is moving by the touching, by his sensory experiences. Mind has not a consciousness. Mind is a instrumental drawback of the consciousness. But you can use the mind after enlightenment as a tool. As a tool. My dear friend, if the iris of the eye, you put a very small piece of black paper, the person cannot see the broad spectrum. So mind is the black paper on your consciousness of eyes. Mind is snatching your consciousness. So the mind is the cover on your divine intellect, that is called pragya. Your internal eyes is not opening because the mind is coming between your divine eyes and you. My dear friend, the thinking of the Arjuna is like that same. He is telling to the Krishna, how can I fight with the Bhishma Pitama? Because that is Bhishma Pitama is presence before my birth. I play in the lap of my grandfather Bhishma Pitama, as the mind is the coming from before the birth of human body, because he all time present with you. He is the all time jail. He is the moving jail. So the mind make the artificial and wrong dimensions in your consciousness to make you busy in illusion. So the person who has no real knowledge of liberation and consciousness and awareness, he always worship the wrong things. He always worship the hypnotized condition in the wrong material and wrong the way. And his all the norms and his all the skills and his all the divine ideas and divine faiths, he think that they are real, but Sadguru knows they are fake. So Sadguru want to break this all. When the Sadguru want to break this all, the disciple feel very uncomfortable and irritation and many things, because Sadguru want to abolish all hypothetical centers of the illusion, which is he knows that they are respective, they are very precious, they are very pure. But Sadguru knows they are not pure, not precious, they are all fake. And Sadguru make the integration of the consciousness and give the direction to the center of Atma Jnana. And Sadguru give the inspiration and the instruction and the orders to fight with them and fight with the illusion, and that is the way of only awakeness. So the material shapes, scenarios, and all the vision of outside and inside both, where there is your faith and respect and love is striking unnecessarily, Sadguru take out your consciousness from everywhere, and you are disintegrate, and Sadguru organize your consciousness, make the integral of your consciousness, make the integration of your consciousness, and Sadguru makes your consciousness total. And that's why this is the path of total awareness. This is the path of total freedom, because you are slave in many places by your consciousness, and Sadguru make you the total freedom and total freedom of awareness. That's why my disciples in USA, they are organizing a workshop on the total freedom of awareness in Puerto Rico. My dear friend, all type of your consciousness, all disintegrative your consciousness, you must be make them that compact and complete and pull inside towards the center of your Atma Swarupa, your purest and purest soul center, and that is mechanism, and that is the process of the meditation of awareness, and that is the path of the complete liberation and complete consciousness, and that is the path towards the ultimate truth and real spirituality. Because the Sachidananda Paramatma is living inside of you in the form of your Atma, your own soul. Soul is not word. Soul is the complete presence of existence inside of you. So, with the Sadguru, you have to walk, you have to take journey with full confidence and full efficiency and full power. So what do a seeker? Because the Bhishma is the very old, rigid, egoistic, divine methods which is the seeker is doing before coming the Sadguru. And he is making his idols, he is making his nuns, he is making his god and goddesses. How can he leave them? This shloka, this verse is telling the dilemma and the confusion of the Arjun in the internal sight. So the Kabir says, Tera mera manwa kaise ek hoye. My dear friend, the most of person can find the master like Dronacharya. They push them in the outer side in the businesses of the world. And most of person can find the tantrikas, the mantrikas, the giving air fu in the ears kanfukas, the chilambaja. These are all the like fake gurus like Dronacharya. They only can teach you worldly things. They cannot teach you the spiritual, divine things. But you are a very grateful to them, because you are blind, and blind always like the blinds. The donkey always like the donkeys. The ox always go to the near ox. The deer goes to always near the deer. So that is the natural habit of your life. How can you put your respect, faith and love to the real master? Because your consciousness is divided in the thousand pieces in different subject of the world. But that's why you are going to the astrologers, palm readers, face readers, tarot card readers. That's why you goes to the tantrikas. You are a completely mesmerized, and you are a completely living in the foolishness of the lake of light. You are living in the blindness. So they easily catch you and they take the advantage of your fear, of your dilemma, of your second confidence. My dear friend, this stranger is telling, if you are not aware, you will tell like the Arjuna. In the last, I want to tell a short story. There was two ants. One ant was living on a salty heap of mountain, and second is living in the sugar mountain, in the grocery stores storage. Once upon a time, the sugar mountain ant invite to the salty mountain and come and take the food in my house. I will give you the taste of sweet sugar. She came, and the sugar ant provide a very nice crystal of sugar to eat, and she eat the crystal and she say, oh, there is no difference. There is like the salt. The sugar ant feel what is happening. Sugar is sugar. That must be sweet. Why she is telling that it is the taste like a NaCl or taste like a salt? So he seemed very keenly the mouth of the guest ant. There was a crystal of the salt already in the mouth of that guest ant. So the sugar ant say put out this crystal and then touch the sugar. So the crystal of blindness, ignorance, hypnotism and mesmerism or unconsciousness always in your mouth. How can you touch the sugar of awareness of the God existence? My dear friend, whenever you will not give up the hypothetical practices in the name of the divinity, you cannot get the enlightenment by the master. If you want to get enlightenment with the master, come, I am calling you, inviting you. I will teach you the meditation of awareness. And what is the benefit of the meditation of awareness? Within 4 or 5 months, you will see. You don't want to believe me. Please do not believe me, but you do and believe. When after 4 or 5 months, you will honestly do this meditation, you will feel that you are free from all tensions, worried, dilemmas. And all tension, all worried, all dilemmas, they are not remaining in you. They will wash like we sweep a room and all the dust go out. So they will go out. And when there is no tension, there is no any type dilemma, there is no worried, sure and certainly there will be the peace and happiness. So this is the meditation not only for awareness, but this is the meditation of peace and happiness as well also. And what will be happen? When you are free from all tension and worried, then your mind will be very light, burdenless, and your pituitary gland will secrete a very nice secretion, and your body will be reformed, your body will become more beautiful, more loving, more shining, more immune power, and tension created diseases will not come in your life like the angina, diabetes, heart attack, brain hemorrhage, headache, organ failure, sleeping disorder, digestive system disorder. That they will not come. What a beneficial meditation is that? It is not giving only you the awareness of consciousness, but it is giving you a very nice physical health. And there is no need to go in any hospital. There is no need to go you in any type of operation theaters. You will not go in the pathology, you will not go in the scanning. Your lot of money will be saved and your family will be prosperous. Because the money loss is stopped. Because the energy loss is stopped. Because no any type of negativity that will bring any type of unpleasant condition in your life. There is no. So you are safe from diseases and you are saving the money and you are prevented for unnecessary painful condition by only this meditation. The second thing is that when you do this meditation, your consciousness, your awareness, your keen power, your seeing power is very, 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 very minute. And you can see inside coming phobia, fears. And you will not become a phobic patient. And that same thing, you will not become a manic patient of any rigidness or any hypothetical, dangerous, rigid projection in your mind. Third thing, in this second benefit, you will never caught in schizophrenia because your brain is already light, without stress, without any extra burden. So your memory will be very sharp, your capacity of brain will be very good. You are a very nice person, and especially for a student this meditation is very beneficial. And you will never caught in any type of depression or any type of madness, so you cannot go in any psychiatrist clinic, or you will not go in the mental asylums. My dear friend, what a miraculous meditation. He will bring a physical health, very nice physical healthiness and mental healthiness and safe and security in the level of the physical and mental status of your life. Now, the more benefit of this meditation is that you are a very, very emotionally balanced person and wise person in emotional level. There is anger will come and you can see the anger and you can detach from anger because you know how to treat with anger, how to save your consciousness in the time of anger. So you will not involve in any murder, killing, cutting, fighting, clashing, any type of crime. So you are completely crimeless person. You are safe, you are prevented for every crime all the life. So no need the police stations for you. No need the judiciary or jails for you. No need a big fees for the advocates. Because you are never caught in any type of criminal conspiracy. Second thing is that in this third benefit of this meditation, when the lust is coming, you can see the lust. And you can save yourself from the lust. And when you are saved and prevented from the lust, then how you will be involved any crime against women? Rape, killing, murder or insulting or abusing, you will not do any crime. So the all women of the world, they are God and goddess, they are goddesses. They are comes here. My mother, I respect my mother is also woman. My sister, your mother, your children, your wife, these are all. The form of a goddess, God is came in the form of a woman for giving you the services different type. My dear friend, there is no need to impose teaching that respect the woman. The respect to the woman will come from inner side when you do this meditation of awareness. Then the lust will go, then love will only remain. The love is not only physical, love is the spiritual inner type love. So why your spiritual love? Why your lustless life? The women will feel the safe and they will grow their internal abilities and they will make your families like a heaven and a blossom flower. The same thing in the grid. You will not become a greedy person. You will not become a greedy person and you will not involve any type of economic crime like the robbery, commissions, conspiracy, stock making, stockist, snatching the interest, taking the commission from the weapons purchasing and other thing purchasing, mixing the malicious things in the buildings construction, many. You will not involve. You will become a very merciful from inside and you will deny, no, I will not do wrong thing. My dear friend, that morality, that goodness, that novelty will come from inside of you by only this meditation of awareness. That's why I think only this meditation of awareness can change this world. Because this meditation is non-religious, non-prejudice, non-specific, but it is the meditation of the global meditation of awareness. My dear friends, when the family will become good by this meditation, then sure and certainly the society will be good. You know, the society makes by the families. And the societies will become like a heaven, the world. All the nations, they will become like a heaven. There is no dispute, there is no war, there is no fighting, there is no world war. There is no need of expensive weapons for the war. I don't want to repeat the tanks and so and missiles. The huge expenditure and establishment expenditure for the army in every nation, that will be curtailed and become very negligible, very low. And we can put a common army for the world because there is no need of war. We can solve our dispute on the negotiation table. So the huge money will be, extra money will be accumulated. We can reform this world. We can do good work like good forestations, giving the shelter, food and education to the weaker sections. We can repair the ozone layer by the controlling our releasing the poisonous gases. When you will increase the forestation, there is no need of air conditioners for you. So air conditioners, freeze, there will no need of anything because the global warming will be reduced. I read yesterday in the newspaper, the Arctic ice is melting. After 1 lakh year, there is no ice will be remain to this year in Arctic. What a foolish and self-killing sin doing you are, all the human of this world. You are a suicidal person. You are suiciding yourself. When you do this meditation, that will not happen. We will do the very noble work, forestation. We will make new forest. We will never cut the trees. We will manage our industries as we need. We will not build up our industries in the competition of different type nation. We will calculate what things we need in the world. And we will divide the duties to the nation. You protect this, you protect this, you protect this. And we can curtail the unnecessary blind industrial infrastructure in the name of the development. This is not development. This is anti-development. So we can manage our gases. They are responsible for the greenhouse effect or global warming. My dear friend, so we make a mission, the world peace by meditation. And you know, all of you know that my meditation is awareness sakshi. I want to invite you, I want to give you the invitation. Please come and learn this meditation with the teacher of this meditation, with the master of meditation. We want thousands of masters and millions of teachers of this meditations. In every city, every place, every municipal and greater municipal corporation city. We don't want to import the master, we want to produce the master local in their city. So that's why I continuously organizing the workshops and the meditation camps various places in the India and the world. The very good nice news for you. There is the 4th meditation camps holding in Delhi, New Delhi, Noida, Sector 12, 24th July. And there is a five meditation camp now. Last night I talked to my dearest and nearest person in America. There is 2 camps in Puerto Rico. And I mistake the name of place, so I will put that name of place on Facebook, because I say San John is the far away island of Puerto Rico. That is because I do not know the exact pronunciation of the cities and name, because it is very new for me. And I will tell the 2 camps in the Puerto Rico meditation camp, and 1 workshop for 2 days. So this is 4 events, and 1 meditation camp from 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock in the New York near the Times Square, and 1 workshop in the New Jersey. That type of 4 and 5 and 6 event will be held in United States America in November, after 13 November to 26 November. You are all invited in Delhi or in the United States America. The Delhi camp is also international meditation camp, and American camp is also international meditation camp. And you can organize this type of camp in your cities, your nations, everywhere. I will come and I will teach there. Thank you very much. I love you very much. Please subscribe my channel on YouTube, where I will put this video. Thank you. Love you. We are one love. We are one light. We are one existence. You are all my brothers, sisters and family members. Shivam.